Check. 1, 2.
We've come a long way.
Eric Gonzalez in for the touchdown.
But now,
It's our turn. Touchdown Panthers.
We are Weslaco.
Welcome back to Bobby Leckie Stadium. Terry Beitler along with ex-head coach Armando Cuellar, and we're here tonight at halftime where the score is Weslaco 28-7 over Edinburg Economedes High School. Here we're just a few moments away from the second half, Coach, and it should be interesting in the second half to see where the adjustments come from both of these head coaches here.
We're fixing to find out. Weslaco gets the ball and the 21-point lead. Like you say, it will be interesting to see what they'll continue to do or what they might change, and then how Economedes is gonna counter.
Now, is this a game? Would this be considered a coach against student or tutor, or how would that go? Because head coach Gabe Pena for Edinburg Economedes spent a lot of years in the Weslaco football system, so
I think
coaching with Tony Villarreal.
I think Tony would be the mentor.
Okay. You might want to add this game not only on K-West tonight on 956 Sports, but we also learned that we're also on Valley Central tonight, so we got a lot of audience throughout the Valley tuning in here tonight from Bobby Leckie Stadium, one of the great football facilities here. And here we go with that razzle-dazzle for the kickoff again. Weslaco is sprinting back now. So second half, but ready to get underway here. And away it comes. Long kick this time all the way down to about the 5-yard line. Dropped there and picked up slowly. And still going 15, 20, 25, up the sideline to 30. And the ball is kicked away, picked up again by Matt Rosales. What is going on out there, Coach? That was crazy.
Well,
we dropped it first and we dropped it second. But watch the first drop.
Let's see.
Right there. He picks the ball up and then takes off and goes. So right up the field, there we get the second drop.
Boy, he put the helmet right on that ball.
Oh, man. But thank goodness Matt Rosales was right there. That could have been huge to start the second half. So the Panthers are going to get the football again. We talked about their field position all night long. They're down to about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. And underneath center, Rodriguez again. Handoff, 25, maybe to the 27-yard line. Swarmed out by the Edinburg Economedes defense. Jonathan Martinez carrying the ball for the first play of the second half. Let's see if their offense, this is what, the 5th time they've had the football. They had it 4 times in the first half. And here we go again. Gained up to about 4 yards, second down about 6. And off a counter play, 25, 30, cutting back 35, maybe 36. Ooh, kind of a late hit on that one.
That's close.
Brian Guerra, I think that time was on the carry, but watch at the end of the play here, Coach. It looked like almost a late hit. Right about there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of let off a little bit, but still.
So another first down. Here we go. 36-yard line. They started this at about the 22, so they picked up 14 yards rushing. I don't know what the statistics are, but they're not too bad in the first half for Weslaco High.
They look pretty flawless.
Here we go. Handoff again, straight up. And just a straight ahead dive that time, but maybe a half yard at the most. That was just about it. It's Martinez again, Jonathan. And that's about the only play they've had all night where they just straight ahead dive over the center hole. So it's going to bring a second down at about 10 for Weslaco High School. I'm still waiting for him to try maybe one pass or two just to see if it'll go. Because remember, we had one attempt in the first half. They almost had Brian Guerra. They let him just a little bit too much. But Guerra does.
And he was open.
Yeah, he is a good receiver. He's got a couple this year. Rodriguez again. Handoff. And again, not much gain in the play. Jonathan Martinez. So the Panthers' ground game right now after the first down has kind of stalled a little bit. Up to maybe the 37-yard line. This would be a big third down play for the Weslaco offense because they haven't been stopped all night long. Paul Rodriguez has been quarterback. We wondered how he would react because that's not a position you want to stick somebody new into, is your quarterback position. to come in to replace Desi Rodriguez. Although Paul is a senior, he's been under center before. Third down play. Pitch back to Eric Gonzalez. 35, 40. He's got the first down, 45. Oh, tripped up near midfield. Actually, Brian Guerra, and he was just barely tripped up. Thought he might have gone again.
If he didn't get tripped, he's gone.
Yeah, but he got to the corner in a hurry, watched the pitch out, and he had the first down right away, but he could, like you said, he could have made it a lot worse than he did.
Yeah, they had him outflanked real quick, and then got some good blocks. Well designed play.
So the ball just, well, actually right now it's right at midfield, so the ball at the 50-yard line, first down and 10 from there. As Weslaco's offense still in gear here. Pitch out again, coming to the other side. 50-45, that's Eric Gonzalez this time, inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Just hoping Eric gets up, he's getting up slow.
He is.
He's still down. But Eric Gonzalez this time on the pitch back to the left. One time to the right, one time to the left.
Nice block right there off the edge.
And he's still down in the field. I'm not sure what happened there.
He took a shot.
He's still down. He's like flat out facing the ground this time.
Yeah, he didn't look too good right there.
But he got about 6 yards on the play, and that was student body left that time. The first time it was student body right, now it's student body left.
He's come up.
You know, the school that used to do the student body play, I remember in my day, was Southern Cal. When they had O.J. Simpson, they used to call that student body. They had guys like, I'm trying to think of the big fullback that was running over the pile all the time before Simpson. But he was Sam Bam Cunningham. That's who it was.
Oh.
Yeah. But they would do the student body right and the student body left. Of course, I remember watching when I was in college. O.J. was in college. He was about as good a running back as ever played the game. But
Heisman Trophy one.
yeah, he was that. And, like I said, just a good runner. 44-yard line. They need to get to the 40 for a first down. So second down and about 4 after the play. Inside handoff. Let's see if we got it. Still trying to run with it.
No, it's going to be short.
A little bit short that time. And that 27. And that is Aaron Sanchez. Not too much around that time, but maybe they're stiffening it up a little bit, the Economedes defense. But if you can move the chains, it doesn't really matter. You know, when you get it, if you get in one play or 3 plays.
Yeah. You know, they've done well enough at the third and short.
Yeah, third down and 3. Third and a little bit, as you say.
Could be a 4-down
exactly
territory thing.
First man handoff, and he gets near the 40, and ball is fumbled. Yep, and then they pick it up. Economedes immediately picked that football up.
Yep.
And turnover.
That's the first turnover that Weslaco has tonight.
First time they've been stopped on offense all night long, but it was right at the 40. They needed to go to the 40 for a first down, but the ball, as you see on the field, was picked up, but not much gain on the return by the big man that did pick it up. So here we go. Let's see what Economedes does. This is the first time they've had the ball this half.
It is, you know.
And after a turnover.
And, you know, I think one of the biggest things they probably talked about is, you know, to be a little more consistent with the drives and not be their own worst enemy with penalties and things like that.
Well, not much in that game. They gave it right up the middle that time, and no gain really, basically by the running back that time. That's a new man out there, number 24. First time we've called his number tonight.
Of course, he's a
Gary. So we didn't call his name out in the first half, but no gain in the play. So second down and 10. Good job by the Weslaco interior defense that time.
They did a good job.
Quarterback again is David Garcia, number 14. He's going all the way. He's going to roll and he's going to throw. Setting up a screen pass, and the rush is on. They're going to get him this time. He's down at the 30-yard line. And we'll see again who was the initial tackler on the play. Actually, he got away from the initial, but he came back into a lot of trouble there.
You know, that's good pressure, but the thing that makes that go is coverage. That's a coverage sack.
Exactly. Galindo helped out, but he didn't have a chance. The quarterback, Garcia, and he lost all the way back to about the 31-yard line. So it's going to bring a third down, about 18 or 19 yards to go. Because remember, this drive started after they recovered the fumble in the 40. So this time he's working out of a shotgun. Boy, he doesn't have much help there back with him right now. He's a straight back drop. And here comes the rush again. Oh, they're going to take him down. And again, wow. Big number 73 for the Panthers that time. That is Manny Moreno. Boy, I'll tell you, quarterback, he's just living dangerous out there. He didn't have much of a chance at all.
Third and very, very long. All they had to do was just pin their ears and come after him.
Moreno just went right after him.
Yep.
He's coming almost untouched, and he got him around the top of the helm, but he didn't get out of the face mask and just took the guy down easily.
Yep.
A defensive lineman and a quarterback do battle. You're not going to win. The quarterback's not going to win too many times. So 4th down and long, they'll have to punt. This drive started at the 40, Mondo, and now they're all the way back to near the 20.
Economedes.
And they call a timeout there. So timeout on the field with a score 28-7. And actually, this might work out for the Panthers because if they get the ball in good position after the punt.
They're going to have good field position.
But there haven't been too many punts tonight, have there?
No.
It's been one of those kind of games. But so this is going to bring up 4th down. They need to go to midfield. So it's 4th down and about 30 yards to go. A long way for the Economedes Jaguars. I remember when I came to the Valley, Mondo, there was one high school in Edinburg. Edinburg High School, that was it.
Bobcats.
The Bobcats, but then along came Edinburg North, and then Economedes, and now they've got Vela, and they've got a bunch of them over there now. It's a fast-growing community, fast-growing area.
Isn't it amazing how things have
It's changed a lot. So the ball at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Actually, it's going to bring up 4th down and 29. So let's see if the Panthers can make good, as the snap is pretty good.
That's a good punt.
Yep, kick down to about the 35-yard line, picked up there, 35, and there's a penalty marker on the play. Is it face mask or is it holding? We don't know. Andre Galindo on the return for Weslaco. Galindo, the all-star second baseman for the Panther baseball team, under one of your friends, Coach Eddie Serna.
Been there for quite a while.
Yep. He's actually the coordinator, I believe, athletic coordinator.
He is.
Yep. So it looks like a holding penalty against Weslaco.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back, okay.
10 yards.
Eddie.
Spot of the fall. First down.
Eddie was the head coach when I was there.
Okay.
As a head coach, so he's been there for a while.
Exactly. He's got some seniority there.
Yeah.
So we're back to, we're going to start this drive now at the 26-yard line. Weslaco's got a 1st and 10 here in the third quarter. Third quarter's been scoreless so far. With Eric Gonzalez, he's back and going.
He's gone.
Yep, he's going to take off again. 50-yard line, and it's just and this is not even a foot race. He just can't take it all the way. I'm looking at the marker over in the field at 25, 26-yard line. So I would call that about a 74-yard run by Eric Gonzalez. And of course, Coach, you need to look for. I didn't see any yellow hankies coming out that time. Although, so 74-yard run for Eric Gonzalez. And boy, that was instead of getting a fumble on the drive, Coach, we got a one-play drive here against the Jaguars. So Eric Gonzalez, 74 yards, and he just broke it up and all the way down. No problem there. The extra point attempt by Lemus is up and good, and we have 5:39 to go here in the third quarter rather. It's up now. Weslaco 35 and the Jaguars 7. You just say, wow, how about that, huh?
Just like that.
Just like that. So we got some discussion now with the officials. Do we have some kind of a penalty here after the extra point attempt?
Maybe the kicker got hit.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Now we got a summit conference.
Personal foul on the defense. Penalty be assessed at the kickoff.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get a replay here. Watch this. Eric Gonzalez again. He goes to his right, cuts back to the left, and now he is, as we see here, he is gone. Nobody touched him.
You see that block right off the edge, man. It's got a heck of a block.
Yep.
Look at where you're kicking from.
He never got touched in that entire drive.
Nah.
He cut back against the grain, and he's having a big night. He's going to be, I believe, combined with a run in the first quarter he had of over 70 yards, he's going to be over 200 yards rushing tonight.
Very, very well could be.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is about 74 yards.
You're
He
right.
Cuts
You're
back,
right.
and right there at about the 45-yard line, it's just he's long gone. And he's pulling away here from everybody. You know, we saw him in the last series. He was on the field. He was hurt, but he got back up. He obviously was not hurt that much. He's a tough kid. So they're going to kick off from the 45-yard line. You go for the onside kick here?
Well,
Or maybe for the field goal?
maybe if the game was a little closer.
Right. Well, he's going to run it back in the end zone, about 2 yards deep in the end zone. cutting back. Let's see if the special teams can get him in some trouble here. Back. Oh, he dropped the ball about 2 yards. Now it's important. I don't know if we dropped that or they did. I think they did. That would have been a. Yep, they did. They got. Luckily, they got the ball.
They dodged the bullet on that one.
Luckily, they got the football. Who was that big kid getting up off the ball? But Economedes got a break like you can't believe right there. We watch the runner here. He comes back against the grain. I don't see anybody knocking the ball out.
There's number 11 again.
Yeah, he just dropped the ball. But instead of, I think somebody was trying for a touchdown here on a fumble recovery. But give Economedes credit. They dropped on the football, so they've got the ball now at about the, 5-yard line?
Yep.
Well, 1st and 10 from the 5 is Edinburg Economedes. Man in motion. Inside handoff to the big boy. And up to maybe the 10 or 12-yard line. I didn't even see who got up the file there. It might have been number 24 again. In the first half, I would have said number 88, but that didn't look like number 88.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Uh-oh.
Got somebody else hurt again?
But, going back to that caused fumble, number 11, Anthony Garza, he's around the football. He gets around.
He got the ball out to about the 13, so he gained about 7 or 8 yards on the play as we look across the way. But looks like there's another Panther hurt on the play. And who would think? We got perfect weather out here. The temperature, the last time I checked, was about 68 degrees, fairly low humidity, and players are getting bumped around pretty good here tonight. I guess you might call it a physical game. Very.
It has been. Weslaco has surely has picked it up a notch, This is where you want to be peaking right now. Late in the season.
Going into next week's game, you want to be healthy. More important than anything.
That's what's important.
You can get away with an injury in week 3, but when you're in week 9 or week 10, you've got to have all the horses ready because Weslaco basically has clinched the playoff spot. Where they're going to play in the playoffs, we don't know, but this is what I guess every team plays for is to make the playoffs, and you want to be healthy going in.
Absolutely.
You want all your bodies, and we'll see who the player is hurt there.
He's a 70.
Is it 72 or 73?
78 maybe.
It might be. We'll get the camera down on him. Once again, the camera guys tonight, we've got Don Ramirez and Val Zamora, along with Mike Palacios, doing the great camera work for us. Upstairs, we've got Julian Oliveras and Darlene Gracia. We also have our slow-mo technician up there, Mario Palacios. Mario. And we got it takes a pretty good crew to run a ball game. We also have Joey Leal running the soundboard tonight. We've got people here from 956 Sports and from Valley Central, so the entire crew. You're right, though. It looks like number 78. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
He's coming off the field, and they're going to have to help him off. So it probably, without speculating, probably some kind of a knee injury or some sort in that area, a leg injury in that area.
Favoring that left leg there.
So the Panthers took quite a bit of hit in the last game when their starting quarterback, Desi Rodriguez, went down. And as we watch this youngster coming off the field, we hope he's okay.
Yeah. The
trainers are helping him off, but
he's been pretty solid tonight in defensive line.
So Paul Rodriguez has stepped in. He's basically all they've asked him to do for the most part tonight is hand the football off. And he's done a pretty good job there. He did pass the ball one time, and he got it. In fact, if I remember right, the pass he got away. He actually eluded the grasp of one of the rushers, and was able to get it off, and basically overthrew Brian Guerra by just a few yards.
He has a nice touch in the ball.
So 3rd down and about 2-3 yards to go here. Play back underway. Garcia, the quarterback, and whistles blow over here.
Before the snap,
the boss up here got
number 54 offense.
Athletic director
5-yard
Oscar
penalty.
Riojas in
He'll check it out.
upstairs, talking to everybody. So the ball now goes back to about the 8-yard line. We're back to the 8-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down instead of 3rd and 2. Now it's 3rd and about 7.
Hey man, we got Pico in the house.
Pico,
AKA Big O.
He's getting ready for the big one next. The handoff coming wide up to about the 10. Oh, dragged down.
Why?
Did he get to the 15 or not?
He got close.
You got the big one next week. You're going to be busy being the athletic director. You have to kind of split your way between two sides. You have to stand out in the middle of the field, I guess. And yeah, you have to wave to one side or the other. But
Oscar's going to get away and hide over there, see those, and have a.
Well, the great thing about this game, though, sir, is next week it'll be for the district championship, and that's even bigger stakes than just the regular bowl game. So that'll be something else. They must have got the first down there at the 15. Handoff coming to the wide again. Yep.
Oh, somebody put a leg on.
Is that number 2? That's Diego Rodriguez. Yeah. That's the younger brother of Desi, or brother of Desi. Diego Rodriguez.
That was a good hit.
That's what you put up in the board there. I guess it just textbook tackle that time. Is Rodriguez doing a great job out there. So going to bring second down about 10 from about the 15-yard line, 15 or 16. Maybe give him one. We'll be generous. Give him 1 yard. But Economedes look like they've gone to some different runners here in the second half. Garcia's still the quarterback, number 14. Oh, left end that time. Did he get a little anxious?
He got anxious.
He got the happy feet going there and went offside.
Boy, they've moved quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, they've had a few penalties, and I guess
Before snap, ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty, second out.
now this referee's being nice. He's not naming the players. He's just saying offense or defense. You know, it's kind of like keeping you anonymous, so to speak. Penalties anonymous. So the ball is back to about the 11 or 12-yard line, and they've had a chance after getting out there to move it up the field. But since that first drive, they really haven't moved the ball up the field other than the touchdown drive. Of course, that was all based on one big play. So second down and long, Garcia again. Handoff. And going wide again, number 13, getting up against the range, 20. It's going to be
he's got the speed.
40, 50-yard line. He might outrun him. As the Panthers trying to break down. Here's Marrakeen, got him again.
Number 10 again.
Yeah, that's Chris Marrakeen, but he had to run him down that time. He did not have the angle. But number 13 again. That is Rudy Castillo, the senior running back. And wow, that's a big play there. That's twice now. I think the same guy has broken big ones against the Panther defense.
You know, off that first big play, came back with a series and scored. Did they call that back?
I don't know.
Personal foul. Did he go back the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to negate a huge act. He got down to about the 20-yard line.
Out of the foul.
They still got the first down, I believe, but that was huge for the Panthers where they had to bring it all the way back here. That ball would have been down at the 20-yard line again.
It all goes back to where way back there.
Well, the original line of scrimmage was about the 12, so let's see where they actually marked the football. I don't know where I guess it's from the penalty. Is that how they mark these things?
Yes.
Okay. It's about a 10-yard penalty. Is that I think it's like a chop block or something like
Still
that.
second down.
From the point of the foul, then they'll move it back.
Okay, it looks like it got up to about the 19, so it's going to bring up second down and about maybe 5 or 6 yards to go here. We'll see where. Oh no, my bad. It's up to the 25. So they did bring it up to the 25-yard line. So it's second down and maybe 1 yard to go. But that's a huge break for the Panthers. Handoff again. And they got him from behind.
What a play.
Yep, number 42, Mendez for Weslaco. Brandon Mendez on the stop that time. Come from behind to get him.
Boy, he got right in that hip pocket, came down, and made a great play.
That's the same guy that just ran the ball 50, 60 yards was number 13, Castillo, but he didn't get anything that time.
That's good defense.
In fact, he lost. It looked like he lost about 4 yards.
That's a good defensive play. Tackle for loss.
So third down and about 5 or 6 yards to go here. As the clock goes down to 2:25 and counting down here in the third quarter. And Economedes again. Handoff coming wide this way to the right side. And up to maybe the 24-yard line. That's about it.
They're going to be short.
Yep, they're not going to make it. It's going to be fourth down and maybe a couple yards to go. They bring the punt team in, but they're not varying their offense that much. They're not trying to throw the ball. You know, in the first half, you remember, Coach, there was a couple times where Garcia got a couple of receivers on rollout passes that were short, but they were safe, what I would call a safe pass. We have not seen that in a long time.
Well, that first pass they threw, they had the running back come to line of scrimmage and hitting the flat. And that's pretty
low,
much it.
low snap, but the kicker was able to get it away.
That's not a bad play.
And down to about the 37-yard line. Ooh. And falling down is, I believe, Galindo, but back to the 37, 38-yard line. But a good stop by the Panther defense after that long play was snuffed out. The penalty that time really was the key to the whole drive.
Killed me.
Yeah, because remember, they got the ball on the 5-yard line after a mistake on the kickoff. Remember, the kid, lost the ball in the kickoff, and I said, when you're coaching, you don't see this camera here, but here we go. First play from scrimmage, and Rodriguez is going to throw it. No, he's going to. I thought he was setting up the throw. He surprised us, but
Gave the ball
handed
to
off. 27. Sanchez.
That'd be.
Yeah, when you're coaching down there, you don't worry about the kiss cam up in the stands here, but they do that. They get some of the star-crossed lovers and make them kiss in front of 10,000 people here. So second down, and still about 10. It looks like from here there was no gain really on the play. The line of scrimmage is about the 37-yard line. So the Panthers again. Do they give it to Eric Gonzalez? Does he run for another 65 yards? We don't know. We got timeout in the field with 52 seconds to go to the end of the third quarter, and the score right now is Weslaco 35 and Edinburg Economedes 7.
Education means a lot to me.
Why does it help? My parents got what's best for me.
And I also want to let education like as well.
I want teachers that will help prepare me for college. I also want to do a well-rounded education.
And that means getting involved.
Things like band, sports, choir. There's so many things I can do outside of classes that can prepare me for life. I do have a choice of where I'm going.
And I choose what?
I want to go higher.
Okay, here we go. The last part of this third quarter here. Weslaco under center again. Paul Rodriguez going all the way at quarterback. Handoff wide to Gonzalez up over the 40 to about the 42. It looked like he got tripped up near the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, he might have taken that one for a ways. But Eric Gonzalez, I don't know if you call it a counter play or how does that work on that? Is that a trap or how does that work on that particular run?
That could be. I didn't see it, Terry. I was looking at something over here in the secondary.
Okay.
But it could be off sweep. We have both guards pulled. It could be a tackle trap.
Okay, ball at the 42-yard line. And Rodriguez with a man in motion. Pitch out coming wide. Low, kind of a low snap, but back against the green. Away we go. Gonzalez going to go the other way. And he's up to, let's see, at the 40. That's interesting.
Well, he made a whole lot of something out of nothing there.
The only guy that I've ever seen make that play work a lot was Meshach Rivas. He could do that with, because he was so quick that he could go on. But the pitchback, actually that was Brian Guerra, my bad. It was not Eric Gonzalez. Like I said, when you look at a 20 and a 28, if you take the middle of the 8 out, you got a 0 there. But Brian Guerra did a little fancy run that time to go to the, he probably ran about 20 yards to gain 1.
Yeah, but
So
from where you and I are sitting,
right, we're a long
it's
way
easy
away.
to see that.
43-yard line, and I see about is that fourth down? That's what it looks like. Yeah, we're actually going to punt for the first time tonight. Fourth down, about 5 for the Weslaco offense. Low snap, and we got the kick away, and out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. So the first time tonight that the Economedes defense has been able to stop the Weslaco offense. And we have, right now, we have 1 second on the board, 1 second left in the third quarter. So we got 12 minutes of football left here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. I guess this is week number 10 in the season because next week is the final week of the regular season. And it'll be here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. It'll be Weslaco East versus Weslaco High for not only the bragging rights of Weslaco, but for the bragging rights in 31-6A.
Yes.
Now, is it possible that Weslaco High and Weslaco East could play in different divisions as far as the playoffs are concerned? We don't know.
Yes, because of enrollment.
Okay, the ball at the 40-yard line, and the quarterback is rolling over the middle. He's got he got the man at about the 42-yard line.
He caught the ball. No,
Yeah.
they're saying he didn't.
Oh, yep, the hands are out. The reception that time, it looked like it was number 19, Justin Reyna, who was listed a wide receiver. That's the first time they've actually thrown that pass tonight, and it looked like it was good. But now are they moving it? They must have. No, it's the end of the quarter. My bad. That was 1 second. But we've gone 3 quarters. The score 35-7. Weslaco leading over Edinburg Economedes. It's the first time we've done a game here at Bobby Lackey, I believe, with Economedes, because this is the first time in the district. I know Weslaco East played them over there earlier in the season, but first time we've welcomed the Jaguars here to Bobby Lackey Stadium.
They may have been here. It's been a while, but
because they're a fairly new school. But
yeah, but
that might have been
when Bucky Rodriguez was here. They were in the district with Weslaco.
So the ball at the 40-yard line, and straight back drop by Garcia. And that ball must have been tipped by one of the linemen.
Someone
because
tipped
that never had a chance. So it's going to go incomplete and bring up second down.
Let's see who had any kind of.
Somebody tipped it.
Yeah.
The flight path really got deflected.
Yeah, usually that thing started to wobble real bad.
Even Billy Kilmer throws a better spiral than that.
You remember Billy Kilmer?
Oh yeah. I'm older than you are.
How about Sonny Jurgensen?
I remember them. You remember Y.A. Tittle?
I remember Y.A. Tittle played for the New York Giants.
I remember when he played for the San Francisco 49ers.
How about that?
Yep, that goes back before your day almost. All right, here we go. Garcia again. And straight up the middle. He didn't loft her out there.
Boy.
And the Panther defense was all over the receiver that time. I can even remember Bobby Lane.
I remember
Bobby Lane for the Detroit Lions. And, of course, he's out of Texas.
On the defense, number 2.
Now, that's generally a 5-yard penalty, but usually it brings up an automatic first down. One of the Economedes Jaguars is down in the field right in front of the Panther bench, and he's injured, but that's a 5-yard penalty. But I think defensive holding always brings an automatic first down. Mm-hmm. So now the second half hasn't been as sharp for the Panthers. We've only had a 7-0 score in this second half by Weslaco, and that was on a long run by Eric Gonzalez. But the defense has not let up any.
No. And that's what's important, you know.
Well, it's hard to motivate them for the all 48 minutes, I guess. You know, you just.
Well, you know, like I said, it's easy to make calls from up here and stuff,
right.
But they wanted to score coming off the 28-7 thing, and they'll take a fumble away. They had a drive going, but then defense gave it back to them, and they popped that long touchdown run. So now it's 35-7, which is what they wanted, and you know, maybe score another, and then you start looking at some other youngsters. But
right.
You know, one of the things we preach in practice all the time is you're going to play 4 quarters, 48 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know, to stay consistent with that philosophy, you don't want to let up.
Well,
especially when you're getting ready for a big game.
Right. Because, I mean, you don't want this to be your trap game. In other words, where you trapped in between opponents. But
yes, that's right.
But, of course, parents night always helps out because the parents know, or the kids know that their parents are going to be at the game tonight. And, of course, the last thing they want to do is let down in front of their mom and dad on the parents night, you know.
And as a coach, you want to give everyone an opportunity to get out there. They all work hard, you know, and a lot of kids are out there now. They're getting their opportunity to play, and you know, that's just the way it is.
Well, like I said, we got one more week of football left, and like I said, it's going to be Weslaco and Weslaco East in the playoffs. I'm not sure. I assume that Weslaco High still has a higher enrollment than Weslaco East.
They do, Terry. So they'll be a Division I, and East will be a Division II.
Okay, that's if they both make it. But the rest of the 31-6A is so wide open. We can't even really list all the possibilities. There's that many of them, you know.
It ain't over yet. I mean, there's this week. There's next week, and then a lot of things are going to unfold.
Well, it's all the way around. You know, of course, this district always goes up against 32-6A, and you have to kind of have an eye going toward that direction as well. So here we go. Economedes with the football at the 50-yard line. And a rush put on, and they take the quarterback down at about the 43. Another good defensive rush by the Weslaco Panthers as the quarterback is not getting much chance. Yep. And so Pretty-
It's Javier Sanchez.
right? We haven't called his number out too many times tonight, but like I said, it's late in the ball game, and they're giving these other guys a chance to get out there and show their stuff. Because you got to go back to practice tomorrow and the rest of the next week, and you got to, you never know when you're going to use a player.
I'm gonna tell you what, Jerry. It's valuable experience to get grass time because you never know when you're gonna have to start.
So now the ball is back to about the 43-yard line, and Garcia again, straight back drop, setting up like a screen play. Oh my!
They recognize that immediately. Did you see how they stopped? They didn't bite. And they readjusted. So that was a very good defensive play. In terms of how they reacted to that play.
Now that's something I know you practice.
Yes.
Is how to react to a screenplay. Everybody's got to, do your job, I guess, on a screenplay.
Usually when they let you go that easy.
Yeah. That's a red flag going up.
That's
They let you go
exactly right.
So the ball is back at about the 43-yard line here. I think we got about third down here. A third down and long for Economedes. Garcia, straight back drop. This time he's going to throw, but the pressure's on. And down he goes. Another sack by the Panthers that time. Was that David Mahoney, number 7? Or was that Jordan Nichols, number 8? Let's wait and see.
It's a 40.
My bad. I got to go all the way around. So 42. If it's 42, it's Brandon Mendez. 42 is Mendez, and 40 is Michael Brandon Totis.
That's right.
But either way, the quarterback is facing the wrath of the Panther front seven, so to speak.
They've been relentless.
And they're back to punt again. The punter back at the 25. Now he has had a couple of good punts, but when you're making a punt all night long, you want to put him in that situation,
Timeout. Economedes.
So Economedes calls timeout with 10:24 to go in the ball game. 35-7. The Weslaco Panthers up big, and like I said, they're just a few minutes away from. They're going to play at Bobby Lackey next week, but they're going to get a different perspective. Coach Tony and his coaches are going to have to be on the other side of the field here as the visiting team.
They were there last year.
Oh, that's right.
Last year they were the visitors. The first year we played in here, we were the visitors.
Okay. So I guess with the district realignment, you kind of start over again.
It worked out that way.
And it's also the first time that they played the last game of the season.
Yeah. That's what makes it more.
Well, I think isn't the Bird Bowl going tonight? Harlan South. I think it's going tonight.
No.
Or is that next week?
South is playing San Benito, I think.
Okay. Well, San Benito, Weslaco. I think it's Weslaco East pounding pretty good early in the season, and they have just not lost since, and they really have come around. So here we go. The kicker is going to get it underway here, and down it goes to inside the 30. This time the Panther runner just lets it go down there at about the 23-yard line.
That's pretty good of a punter there, I tell you.
But like I said, San Benito has been a powerhouse team this year in their district, 32-6A. But I believe early in the season, non-district, Weslaco East beat them pretty solidly.
Yeah,
if I'm going to tell you, because we did the game here at K-West.
Yeah, I was sitting right over there on the other side, and San Benito moved the ball 20-20, but the East defense stiffened up a lot, so that made a difference.
Well, what happened there? The ball is a broken play by the Panthers that time. I don't know what happened there. There's a little confusion going on. So from the 24, it goes back to about the 20-yard line. The loss of about 3 or 4 on the play. I'm not sure what happened there, but we haven't seen that all night long either. Where the quarterback, it did all kinds of confusion there, and nothing got really going there. So we're back second down and about 13 or 14 yards to go here. Rodriguez under center. With a man in motion. Inside, well, the trap play coming the other way up to about the 21 or 22. That's Aaron Sanchez, but I'm not sure what's going on with the offense right now because they were the first half you couldn't stop them, and then the second half. Remember, the last time they had the ball, they had to give it up via the punt.
Yeah, well, if you see what the Economedes is trying to do is take everything away from their blocking schemes, and there's a lot of rule blocking that they have in there, and they'll adjust and do what they have to do to take that thing away from them.
Ball at the 21-yard line. They're gonna throw the ball. Oh, Rodriguez has arm hit. It's going to be an incomplete pass. And so that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Panthers again.
They brought the pressure that time.
Yep, they sure did. And they really weren't fooled by the pass play. And so you're right. But in the second half, it's been a 7-0 game. Weslaco's outscored the Jaguars 7-0 in the second half. And that was all out of one long run by Eric Gonzalez. But right now, Weslaco's looking to maybe get their offensive momentum going back up a little bit. But they're going to have to give up the football with 8:58 to go in the ball game. And this is going to give Economedes some decent field position after the punt. So let's see how this all works out as we look around the field. Ball at the 20-yard line, good snap back. Here's a kick away. Not a real long one.
No.
And down to about the 45-yard line and out of bounds. So Economedes is going to get the football in Weslaco territory at about the 45-yard line. So stalled on the drive, 3 and out for the Panthers. And I don't think they've done that all night long, have they? It's gone 3 and out.
Timeout.
I think Tony wants to have a little word with the official.
So we have timeout on the field, but 35-7 is our score. We have 8:51 to go in the ball game, and I'm sure Coach Tony wants to keep it clean and keep it healthy, I guess, for the last almost 9 minutes. You don't want to lose anybody to an injury.
No, absolutely not. And
yeah.
he's pretty upset about something down there. And he's trying to fight for his kids and wants to make sure that these officials don't let certain things.
Well, we haven't had that many penalties in the second half, although we had one big one. We had one big one because
they've done a good job and called what they've seen. And
we had that. Luckily we had that 60-yard run that they had called back. Otherwise, that could have changed the momentum a little bit. But Weslaco has really built up a big lead here at 35-7. We look at Eric Gonzalez on the bench right now. So what? Edinburg Economedes at the 44-yard line in Weslaco territory. Garcia under center, coming wide.
Well, defense is right there to take that away.
Yep, not much gain in the plays. The defense at times has been spectacular. I give Economedes credit. They have broken off a couple of big plays, but for the most part, they have been bottled up by this Weslaco defense.
That defensive end right there, did a heck of a job. He didn't get too much penetration. He held his own and controlled the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. Ball still at about the 45-yard line. So Economedes wearing those orange uniforms with the white tops. Garcia again. Hand off, and down he goes. Face mask. Yeah, he was ripped down. He went one way, and his head went the other way. We're going to watch this.
I don't think you can hide that one.
This is about as blatant of a face mask you're going to see.
Number 12, defense.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't mean to do
15-yard
it.
penalty, first down.
That's going to cost him 15 yards, but we're just talking about penalties, but that's like, whoops, you went the wrong way there. But I guess sometimes when you do that out of instinct, you grab the first thing you can get a hold of.
It happens.
Yep,
it happens.
it does.
He didn't mean to do it.
Ball at the 27-yard line, so Economedes here in the fourth quarter trying to add another touchdown on the board. They're pretty much out of it as far as the final result is concerned, but I guess you play for pride. You want to get 7 more on the board if you can. So Garcia under center again. A little movement that time. And Garcia's going to throw. Now he's thought about throwing. Here comes that,
It didn't matter because the defense jumped offside.
Oh, they did? Okay. On the tackle for Weslaco that time, number 51. And that is, I don't
offside,
have it.
defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
51 is our mystery player now. He's not on the roster. The other player is number 73, Manny Moreno. But, every now and then you get the rosters, we don't get them updated, and we call them mystery players. So.
I've always humored that, found humor in the way you call them mystery man.
Right. So the ball at the 22-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down, I believe. They need to go to about the 17 or 18 for a first down. And Garcia's going to try to throw again over the middle. Is the other receiver at the 10-yard line?
Did you see that, Cats?
Yep. That's going to be a touchdown. That's the big man, Areola.
Yeah.
But he just one-handed snatched that out of the air. He looked like one of the San Francisco Giants, didn't he?
That was a heck of a catch, I'm going to tell you what. And he hit that thing on a dead run.
Yep.
Look at the way he releases. And
Right there, the one-handed catch. Right there. Is that going to be one of those plays of the week that Channel 5 runs, I guess?
That's got to be.
Yep,
that was an outstanding play.
But a touchdown for Edinburg Economedes. We lose that.
He made that happen.
And the big boy, and he was rumbling, and they weren't going to stop that. He got all kinds of momentum. The high snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
That thing was every block.
So with 7:10 to go in the ball game, it's now 35-10, or 14 rather. Weslaco 35, and the Jaguars 14. Garcia, look at that catch again. One hand out, snatched it in, and said, "I'm going to take it in for 7 points." He was a pretty excited kid, isn't he? Number 88. He was real excited there. 88 is, like I said, Doroteo Ariola. He's a senior. So, you know, when you're playing your next to last game as a senior, you know, you remember that for the rest of your life, I guess. You know, I never was fortunate to score. I was a center, and I never got to play catch the football that often. So I handled it every play.
That's right.
I had to snap it back to my quarterback.
You and the quarterback touch football every time.
Yeah, every play, you know. And played a little bit on defense. Of course, I played at a school. We only had about 20-some kids on the team, so it was a small team, you know. It'd be like, you know, playing at like La Villa. You know, those guys a lot of those guys would play both ways, you know, especially at the 2A level. So here we go. Look for the onside kick. Oh, it's kind of a pooch kick.
Pooch kick there.
Down to about the 32-yard line. Ball is on the field, and who's going to come up with it? I think maybe was it Weslaco?
That's good heads-up play right there.
And made him handle the football and dive for it. And a good play that time by number 82 for Weslaco. He is a receiver, Austin Soseda, so he kind of helped him out a little bit. Now let's see what the offense is going to do here. Haven't been scored on with the line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line.
I see a lot of new numbers in there.
Right. Now we look at quarterback. The quarterback, is that number 18? Looks like it. Number 18. That is a new quarterback.
Yes.
First time I think we called him out. Matt Lara.
Time out.
He's a junior.
Edinburg.
Offensive lineman.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, Weslaco has got they got a lot of depth on running back. They got guys that are like on the depth chart, third and fourth string, that can take it to the house. I mean, they got some great runners in the third and fourth positions. We got timeout in the field with 7:08 to go. And like I said, Eric Gonzalez had a big night. Brian Garris had a pretty good night here tonight. Jonathan Martinez as well. But look for I'm trying to think of who some of these other running backs could be here. That Lara, number 13, Alex Lara.
Yes.
I'm not sure if he's related to the quarterback, but the quarterback's name is Matt Lara. He's number 18. And Matt is a junior. Alex is just a sophomore, and he's had a couple big games as a running back as well. Remember, he ran one of the kickoffs back, and then the very next play he ran the ball. So Coach Tony has got a lot of depth at the running back position. And we'll see what goes on here. The ball at about the 29-yard line. Matt Lara is your quarterback.
Right now it's all about opportunity.
Right. Man in motion. Handoff, that might be Jonathan Martinez up over the 40-yard line to about the 44.
That's number 30.
No, my bad.
35.
The 35?
Yep. 35.
Well, yeah, that's 35. His name is Alex Navarro.
Navarro.
Yep, he's a fullback. We're used to 25, which is Jonathan Martinez, and he's had a good game as well. Jonathan has, but you're right, number 35. Good eyes there. Even in your old age, your eyes are still good. So
That's
here
good. That's good because I was fixing to trade these glasses.
Okay, Alex Navarro. He's just a sophomore running back, and a good job, Matt Lara. Like I said, now the quarterback. Counterplay coming right, and that's Alex Lara at the 45, 50, still going inside of the 50 to the 47. He was kind of handling that ball a little gingerly.
Well, they could have called the face master, I think.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like somebody grabbed that.
So the sophomore running backs are getting a chance to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He grabbed that helmet.
He didn't latch on though like the one play. But they did get the ball up over the 50-yard line. It looks like maybe to about the 47. So good running again. So the offense is starting to pick up a little bit here, a little quicker maybe. And
they are, but look at all the first legs they have. All those linemen.
The linemen are all new. And
all new in there. And that says a lot about your depth.
Well, Matt Lara calling signals for the Panthers with man in motion. Inside handoff, 45-40 still going.
That's number 12 carrying the ball.
Yep. So another good gain of about 7 or 8 yards in the play. Number 12, the running back. We have to go to Isaiah Ramos, and we have to kind of go to their program because we haven't seen these guys run. We've been looking at Eric Gonzalez and some of the others, but we got some new guys that mom and dad are in. Like you said, they're in the stands here for Parents' Night, and they're watching everything.
This is their chance, and
exactly.
And that's what they prepare for.
The ball is down to about. It looked like he got about 9 yards that time, Mondo, down to about the maybe the 37 or 38 yard line. So.
You know, these youngsters have been waiting for their opportunity, and they want to do well, and they are. They're doing some good stuff.
Wide. Oh, they got the
They
got the man trying to cut wide and no good there. That's Alex Lara. He's
number 13.
He's got the most experience of the ones that are on the field right now. But that's going to bring up second down. It was 2nd and 1. It's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 2 or 3 because he lost 2 or 3 yards in the play back to about the 41 yard line. But no big deal there. The clock still moves. We're down to 4:50 and counting down. So Matt Lara getting his chance at quarterback in relief of Paul Rodriguez tonight. And now coming wide again.
23.
I'm trying to get to the outside and down about the 41. And not much gain in the play that time. So he's ran the ball a few times this year, but that time the Economedes defense was able to get to him. Now you bring up 4th down and about 3 or 4. You go for it, or you just use up the 30 seconds and just run the play.
Well, with 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
And it's 4th down and maybe 3 or 4 yards to go. I'm looking at the sticks over there. They need to go inside the 40 to about the 37 for a 1st down. Now we're looking at the timeouts. Right now they're kind of waiting for it to get in, and I'm watching the play clock over there, and it looks like it's in the 20s. But we've got timeout in the field.
Timeout.
With the score of Weslaco 35 and the Edinburg Economedes Jaguars 14. Here late in the ball game.
3:58.
3:58 to go. Mondo, it's been interesting tonight. Next week, like I said, we've been talking a little bit about it, but I know you've coached both schools. You've coached in both the district championships, both at Weslaco High and Weslaco East. And going into the game right now, I would say it's about dead even.
Based on stats throughout the season, you're right, and Weslaco has really come out, and just gotten better and better and better as the season went. Along East, we knew was going to have some youngsters, and they've got Luca Moron that has been a tremendous addition to the program. And
but as a Monday morning quarterback, this is the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the Weslaco East offense is a little stronger than the Weslaco offense. I look at the Weslaco defense being a little bit stronger than the Weslaco East defense. So I give edge to the Wildcats on offense. I give a little bit of an edge to the Panthers on defense.
Very, very well matched.
Here's a pitch back. Trying to get to the outside and now.
Face match.
We got a face match, or do we got to see a hanky out there? I don't see the hanky.
Maybe I'm seeing things out there, but
you might have seen one.
But there was a hand out there, grabbing that. Look right here. You see this right there?
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. And nothing called. You're right. That was right in front of the Panther bench. Wow. But you're right. We did see a hand going out on that face mask. Well, we have 3:50 to go in the ball game. And Edinburg Economy is going to take over on offense here. Let's see how I don't know if it's second team of the defense for the Panthers or not.
Well, I see some new numbers in there again.
New faces.
Tremendous experience for him.
Garcia's going to roll a little bit. He's got a receiver out there at the 50-yard line, and he breaks a tackle. He's still going down the sideline. I thought they had him out of bounds earlier. That's the big guy, number 88, Ariola. But I thought they had him out initially. But
let's see what there's the official right there, right on the 35.
So the big man Ariola caught the touchdown pass, getting a pass that time from Garcia again. Breaking a tackle from Marta Keene.
Turn off the music.
You see the coaches out there. They never stop coaching,
Right. Oh yeah. You play right to the.
You bet.
The scoreboard says 000. That's about how you go. So the ball at the 35-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Jaguars. A low snap to Garcia. Big drop. Here comes the rush. And the Panthers going after the quarterback. He's still on his feet, though. One of the few times tonight he's been able to run. And the Panthers, Marta Keene.
No.
And the Hankies are going.
They threw it.
And we got,
They threw it.
and then we got more hankies. We got all kinds of things going on here now.
You don't want to end the game this way.
Nope.
They have it under control.
So you want to get the players back to their benches as quickly as possible. And Weslaco East has got to, Weslaco High really has got to keep their composure this late in the ball game. They have a win here in the column, and but they've got to control it, I guess. The ball is down to the 30-yard line is where I see the ball, but this is probably going to cost them half the distance of the goal or 15 yards. That's definitely a personal foul on the play. Out of bounds, so we'll wait and see what the referees call.
If any additional flags are thrown out there,
well, we couldn't see it.
Offsetting.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what? It looked like he was really trying to let off. He took him, and I think when he realized that he was out of bounds that way, he could have slammed him to the turf, and I don't.
Well, I don't think he did. I think he just kind of
he did.
He carried it out of bounds a little bit, maybe too far.
Yeah.
The play he kind of pushed him. It was more of a push. It wasn't a slam down because that would have been an ejection. I don't see an ejection coming here. But the officials are still discussing it here.
They're trying to figure out what went on.
One referee's lost his hat. He's going over to find his hat here.
We got two fouls in the play. Dead ball, personal foul. Number 10, defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 40, defense with an ejection.
Oh.
Okay, that's going to cost.
We're going to go 15 and half a distance.
Oh, that's to the 15-yard line. Yeah, Michael Brandon Todas has been ejected. He got the unsportsmanlike. The first penalty against Mara Keene was just a personal foul. And that's probably where it should have ended right there on the personal foul. But not much you can do. I mean, the play is a play, and like as some of the people today say, it is what it is, you know.
It's an emotional game.
Right. Oh, yeah. So I was surprised there was two penalties. I'm not surprised there was a penalty against Weslaco, but I was surprised that there was two penalties against Weslaco. So where they should have the ball at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Or actually, where we see it now? About the 10, inside the 10?
Inside the 10, about the 8 yard line.
About the 8 yard line. First down and goal to go from there. Garcia under center. This time it looks like this. Oh, no.
Economedes.
Is that a penalty marker coming down? They call it a timeout, but why did they throw the hanky that time, even when they called the timeout? Delay a game?
Offense. Out of timeouts.
That's what happened.
Oh, that's what they're out of timeout. So
try to get rid of one there.
Can you do that if you're out of timeouts and still get a timeout? Are you allowed to do that?
No.
I didn't think so.
There's a penalty.
Delay a game.
Well, I know it's a
Offense.
penalty. But do they still give you the time even though they give you the penalty?
Well, once the penalty's called, the clock stops.
Okay, I understand that. So it's first down and goal to go from the, well, now it should be not the 8 yard line. It should be back at about the 13. And still first down and goal to go for the Economedes. So things getting a little silly here in the last part of the ball game. Garcia again. Straight back drop. Big rush put on by the Panthers, and they got him again. Whoa. That's the youngster that ran the ball, Ramos. He's just a youngster out there, but that's good. That's good coverage by that guy.
Well, he showed some good quickness there, and he took a good angle.
Yeah, he was untouched, and he took the quarterback down. He got a little help that time though from big number 94, and that was Jesus Reyna. But give the credit all the way. Now they're back to about the 21 yard line, so they're going backwards right now. Garcia hands off the ball, and
they're going over.
No gain, maybe a loss of a yard of the play. The Panthers again. Just smothering the football. And down they go. Number 12 again. You see him in the bottom of that pile?
Yep.
This has been his series as far as defense is concerned. So back to the 22 yard line. Still goal to go as Garcia rolls into the middle. He's got a receiver, but down he goes. And that's going to be short. They had to come into the end zone. Catching the football that time, number 19 for Economedes. And that's Austin Reyna. But did we take over the ball that time? Or no?
Fourth down.
After the penalties. It should be 4th down and goal to go from about the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
So
Yeah, 11 yards.
remember, after all those penalties against Weslaco, they had it down to about the 7 or 8. And the penalties started going the other way a little bit. So 4th down and goal to go from about the 11-yard line. You know, Garcia has to go to the end zone. And straight back drop. Big rush put on by the Panthers. And they got his receiver. Well, there's another play out of bounds. So it's going to turn the ball over. Weslaco's going to take over the football with 1:45 to go. Give credit to the defense at that, Coach. After that crazy sequence there where they got those penalties. So it's going to be Weslaco's going to have the football, and they're going to have it inside the 15-yard line as we look to see where they officially finally marks it. Got players coming off of the field. Panthers were impressive tonight. The first half played almost a perfect first half.
Almost perfect. I tell you what, 4 possessions, 4 scores.
Right, and that really set the tone. Economedes was never able to really come back from that at all. I see Jonathan Martinez, one of the starting running backs, is back out there right now, number 25. And their starting quarterback. The coach has sent out the starting team. He's got the starting offense out there right now at about the 10-yard line. As we hear whistles again. I'm not sure.
Before snap, timeout. Weslaco.
But with 1.5 minutes to go here, Coach, we don't question what's going on there. But he's got his first team out there, first team offense. Rodriguez is back at your quarterback. You got Jonathan Martinez. I don't see Eric Gonzalez out there, but I do see Jonathan Martinez, who can take it all the way at any time.
There's a rhyme and reason to everything.
Oh yeah, you're right there. So we'll see what's going on here. Ball is at about the 10-yard line, but we only have 1:41 to go. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Obviously, Economedes is out of timeouts, and I think we might be out as well. So what do you think for next week? You have to handicap the game. It's going to be a team from Weslaco is going to win. How's that?
That you can be assured of.
All right. Well, here we go again. Paul Rodriguez under center. Handoff, quick handoff, up to about the 15-yard line, and still going up to maybe the 17 or 18. Running the football, Jonathan Martinez said, "I want the football, coach." He's a senior, I believe. And
see Eric in there again.
Oh, Eric is out there? Okay. 25 is Jonathan Martinez. He is a junior, my bad. And we got Aaron Sanchez. He's got his starting backfield out there right now. You're right. Eric Gonzalez is out there. Fake the handoff. Nope. Eric Gonzalez or Martinez again. Maybe they just want to get a first down and keep the clock going. That might, yeah, run it out. Use your good players. Get that first down, and then of course Economedes cannot stop the clock. So here we go again. Hurry up to the line of scrimmage about the 23-yard line. Handoff. No gain on the play by Weslaco running backs. Again, I believe it was Martinez. Yep, there was. So Jonathan Martinez kind of carrying the load here. But like I said, next week somebody from Weslaco is going to win. I'm not sure how this is going to play out because all week long it's kind of like this is like homecoming times two, isn't it? All the distractions and things going on.
I think
because it's only the third time these teams have ever played against each other.
It is, but everything that would have been a distraction has been taken care of. Now it's just a matter of height and how you deal with it.
Well, but it's not just Weslaco against Weslaco. It's for the district championship. It's winner take all, and I don't think it's to the advantage of either team because if you're in the playoffs, you're in the playoffs. Whether you end up the season 5-1 or if you end up the season 4-2. But I give is the final clock goes down to 0, and our final score tonight 35-14. But once again, the Wildcats. I remember when they come into this league, going up against the big boys. They were up against 5A teams. Now they're up against 6A teams. At first, got no respect, but they've shown that ever since they've been in it, they've earned respect.
It all goes back to how you approach every game, and when I was there, and I'm sure Mike still does the same thing, is you worry about the things that you can control.
Exactly.
And prepare for a game like you do every game. You don't have to change anything.
We're watching the young man in the first half. Harry Gonzalez. It was a big night, but it was a big night for the Panthers overall. They played a good game offensively and defensively, and take nothing away. They had an outstanding first half, and they roll into the next week. You know, at one point in the season they were 1-4. Now they're 5-4, and they're going to be in the playoffs. And next week go for a district championship. So it's going to be Weslaco East a week from now. And Coach, your impressions of tonight's game?
Very impressed with the way the Panthers came out and played, like you said, that at the first half they were flawless. Came out second half, maybe they changed a few things. What's important is they got the win, and defensively, I think there's no question about that defense is solid, and I can see why they're ranked first in the district.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Coach. On behalf of Mondo Cuellar and the entire K-West staff here tonight, this is Terry Beitler wishing everyone a pleasant good evening from Bobby Lackey Stadium, where once again the final score tonight, it's Weslaco Panthers 35 and the Edinburg Economedes Jaguars 14. Good night, everybody.